There we go.
There we go.
We're in. We're in.
Down there, layer it different. There you go.
There we go. Why is it frozen? Why is it frozen?
Brother. Gonna have to delete it and put another one.
I don't want to.
You have to. Do it.
Alright. That's fun.
Okay, but now you have audio. Now you can hear us.
Hi everyone!
We are another couple. My name is Brian, and that's Liz.
Like this big?
Yeah. And today, Lizzie is playing the Great Master Challenge for Astro Bot for the 100th time.
I think we're in. I think we're good. I think everything's set up.
So now lower the mic volume a little bit.
Oh, the mic's
The
good.
mic. We don't want it to be all the way up. That lower.
Right here.
Lower, and right there.
Okay.
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 Anyway,
Let's get back into it.
let's get back into it.
Now-
So it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was
since
gonna say
you've done
it's
this.
been a while
You're a
since
little
I've hopped
rusty.
in. Because we were sick
Yeah.
and
But you know what they say. In order to really, let it all set in, you have to have some sleeps in between, the muscle memory.
I don't think this many sleeps. Maybe like
the data's out on that one.
2, maybe 3 sleeps.
It's really just one. So,
Well, then you can't say sleeps.
so viewer, if you are a difficult game enjoyer, or if you're a bad video gamer like my wife,
Hey.
and if you're stuck on something,
Kind
don't-
words only.
don't just keep bashing your head against the wall. Unless you're having fun doing that, then whatever. But if you're getting tilted, if you're getting upset about not beating something, just go to sleep.
Just go to sleep.
Just go to sleep, or just do something else. Because like if it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, I'm not don't take a
Take
nap.
a nap. Take a little
Don't
nap.
do it. Don't do it.
Take a little nap.
Never take a nap at 1 p.m. It's a trap.
Dude, I love naps.
No, it's
I
a
love
trap.
weekend
It's a trap.
naps. Weekend naps are just I sleep all day.
Okay, honestly, we can get into this because you know that I hate naps. I hate naps. You guys are gonna learn something about me right now. I think sleeping is a trap. I think napping is the biggest scam to ever exist. Okay, and I don't like either one. I sleep because I have to.
Oh my gosh, I
Right?
keep myself.
If I could, if it was fine, if it was healthy to just be awake at all hours of the day, I would, because I don't like the fact that I go to sleep, time passes, but I don't feel the passage of time, and then I just wake up and boom, it's a different time. I've lost it. It was my time, and the sleep took it away from me. I was just laying there doing nothing. Not okay. Not okay with me. The opposition.
Sleeps are great. Naps are great. You get so much rest, and you don't have to do anything, and you're just there, and you're just floating, and you're just there, and then sometimes you get dreams. Dreams are fun.
Dreams. I got brains, dreams, tomatoes, potatoes. Anyway.
But yeah, it's just nice, and to get cozying up, sometimes you don't even need to fully sleep, just rest. Ugh, a good rest.
I mean, I can get on board with a rest. I cannot get on board with a sleep. Because a rest, I'm there, I'm awake, I'm experiencing life.
Sometimes I don't though. Sometimes I'm just under a blanket, and it's did I fall asleep? Did I not? Who knows? That's when you know you've had the best rest.
No, dude. My least favorite thing is that feeling that you get when you wake up from a midday nap and you don't even know what year it is.
Oh, that's the best.
And your face hurts because you didn't fall asleep in a comfortable position. That was
your fault.
No.
I'm always in a comfortable position.
No. Because it's something that I didn't choose to do because you know it. I hate taking naps. So it's I didn't choose for this to happen. My body was just
You're done.
Shut it down.
But don't you feel so
Turn the
good
lights off.
afterwards?
No, I
and
feel
you're
terrible.
well rested.
I'm so disoriented.
So good.
And I'm man, I could have been doing something I actually enjoy.
Like what?
Like playing video games.
No, because that's not restful.
Yeah, I don't want to be rested. Oh, brother.
We're working on it. We're getting a little further each time. We're just getting it back. Bringing it back.
Yeah.
No, rest, sleep, nap. I love all of it. You put on a football game, and I'm done.
Oh, my
I'm out for the count, brother.
Dude, okay. In our house, there's myself, there's Lizzie, there's our dog Pepper, and there's our cat Loki. Whenever football was on, because now it's the off season, so who knows what we're going to do on Sundays now. Maybe like go out into the world, I don't know.
I'll still go nap.
Whenever there's football on, I am the only one that's awake. Because I'm like, I do enjoy a good football game.
I enjoy a good one. Haven't
No,
seen
you
one
don't.
of those
No,
in
you
years.
don't. No, you don't.
Haven't seen one of those in
That's
years.
not true at all. I enjoy many a football game.
There you go. Even the
But
fun ones.
Lizzie doesn't. She falls asleep. Pepper doesn't. She falls asleep. Loki, he's a cat. He's always asleep.
He's not that
So
much
it's
of a
like there's
sleepy cat,
three
though.
people. There's three beings in my house that are just sleeping on the same couch that I'm sitting on, which is not very big. Not very big, mind you. And somehow I, the biggest being in the house, get the littlest space in the house because she falls asleep and she takes up 2.5 cushions.
I take up all the cushions.
2.5
My
cushions.
favorite is to like fall asleep like on him and then he can't move.
No, I can't move.
Then he's trapped until I wake up because he's a nice person and like won't wake me up. Nah.
And then, so what? I like to sit in different positions on the couch. Like I can't just like sit in one spot. I kind of have to move around a whole bunch. And one of these positions is like kind of like like with my feet close to my body, so like my knees are bent and all that. And then at that moment, Pepper comes in, boom, goes right where my feet would be if they were extended. Now I can't extend my legs, so here I am in a damn meatball position on the couch, stuck between my wife and my dog. And then Loki will come around, jump up onto my lap, and like now I can't even stand up. I'm just trapped. So I don't like other people's naps either.
Oh, I got shot.
You did get shot.
Yeah. I love a good nap.
You do.
Drop it in the chat. Do you like naps?
Do you like naps? And if so, what's wrong?
No. What's right with you?
What is right with you, chat?
My back's itchy.
Why are you here? No, that's not something that's right with you.
Okay, but it's something that's true about me.
Yeah,
It's
but that's not.
accurate fact. Look what you did.
What's going good in your life, chat? Please tell me. I would love to know.
Why don't you tell them what's going good in your life?
Give me some positivity because I have none.
Share something positive.
I don't wanna.
Share something positive.
I don't
sweetie.
wanna.
Sweetie. Positive.
I'm gonna have to think too hard to find something positive. You go first. Oh, you see, not so
Tomorrow's
easy now.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay, fine.
And
no, something positive.
We're going
I got
to
it.
the
I got it.
movies!
Oh, okay, something else positive. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I supposedly have a surprise coming.
Well, okay, so I told Ryan
excuses.
that I was gonna get a surprise for him for Valentine's Day, and I still hope to do so. However,
I have concepts of a plan.
no, I have a full plan. I have a full plan, brother. The problem is that today was the first snow on a
Storm.
weekday.
Okay, yeah.
And like the first snowstorm, they called it a storm. I don't know.
It wasn't
a
very-
storm?
it wasn't very
It didn't
stormy.
feel super stormy. But I have no concept of what snow is.
Oh.
So whatever, right? So today was like pretty like snowstormy, allegedly, and so everyone was like, "Oh, I'm a teacher." Everyone's like, "Oh, are we not gonna like? Are they gonna call work off? Are they going to, have the kids come in late? Like,
What's
what
the
are we
deal?"
gonna do because of
Yeah.
the snowstorm?" Which is like double bummer because Valentine's Day, but opposite of bummer because then I get a 4-day week because President's Day. But not the point. Point is, if it's so bad that I can't go to work, that they're saying, no, don't drive to work, keep your children, I don't know if I can go get the surprise. Because we are not snow drivers. We were both so scared driving home today.
It wasn't good.
Like, grandma mode activated.
Big time.
And, like, I did actually get up to, like, like 40. Like, I was driving my normal speed and stuff, so I wasn't, like, a hazard.
Right.
What is that beeping?
Some beeping. Pepper's gonna investigate.
But what if it's, like, here?
It's not here. It's outside.
Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, like, I did, like, decent. But it's also, like, a road that I know that I drive every day. And, like, you know, the surprise is somewhere where I don't go every day. Because I don't typically get surprises, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, no!
I was gonna tell you to collect yourself on the triangle. Because you would have had time to collect yourself.
I should have collected myself on the triangle.
Do you want some motivation right now?
Okay.
You have to beat this challenge. And do you know why?
Because we said last time, question mark?
No, not because of that. Because Astro Bot team has announced that they're making new worlds, new maps for free. And one of them, I think, has already come out.
One of them's a pirate.
What are you talking about? One of them's a pirate. I don't know if that's true or not. It could be true. But I feel like we've already had a pirate. But anyway, new Astro Bot levels are coming out weekly. I think starting this week, if I'm not mistaken. So
I have to start playing the new levels.
You have to start playing the new levels, and in order to do that,
I have to beat this.
You have to beat this.
Yeah, because there's already stuff that I haven't played. Of like, I haven't done the
speed run one.
The speed runs, and I haven't done the Christmas world.
Brother. So I don't think you're allowed to go to sleep tonight until you beat the challenge.
No, I'm gonna go to sleep. And no, we can't even say, because last time what we had said was like, oh, you're just gonna have to play
on
tomorrow,
Friday,
and you're gonna have to play on Saturday, whatever.
Yeah.
But we can't do that because we got plans
We
for
do.
Valentine's.
We do.
Valentine's plans.
We will be watching Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes.
And so on our YouTube channel, we may or may not do a little spoiler-free / spoiler review.
We'll do like where it's like, you know, like we talk for a little bit that's spoiler free, and then we talk for a little bit that's not spoiler free.
Right, that is spoiler full.
Yeah. Although I'm not really good at the spoiler free section.
Yeah.
I just always want to just like tell you everything that happened.
Right. But it will not be live streamed. It would just be a video.
That's true. It will just be a video. We'll probably be right here though, because that's where the camera is.
Yeah, no, we're not going to reset up everything else somewhere else.
No. But yeah, so that's what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Drop in the chat if you think that Brian should get a surprise tomorrow and that I should brave the storm.
Risk your life.
Just for a surprise.
Prove
Mind
your love
you, it's like a 30-minute... So, okay, it's not a 30-minute drive. But, like, okay. Also, the thing is that I've gotten so used to, like, short little baby drives that it's like, 30 minutes sounds like forever. So,
Not where we're from.
Yeah, but where we've been.
Yeah.
I work, like, 5 minutes away from...
How many times are you going to get killed by that guy?
How many times are you going to get killed by that guy? A few.
How many more times are you going to get killed by that guy?
A few. I work like 5 minutes away from where we live, and the grocery store
also 5
is
minutes.
like 5 minutes away from where we live.
Yeah.
And like even at my old life, it was like max 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To get to work,
and the grocery store was even closer.
Grocery store was like 3 minutes. You know, like it was close.
Probably could have walked to it if we ever wanted to.
Yeah. And so, like, I have not been... I thought I killed him. I have not been a big driver lately.
No.
And so... I don't know. Because it's like... Okay, so it's like 15 to 20 minutes away. So it's like 30 to 40 minutes round trip. And, like, that doesn't seem worth it. In the storm. I don't seem worth it. In the storm. I shouldn't risk my life driving on streets that I don't know.
You should risk your life for me every day.
And, like, there's hills. There's hills. Some might even say mountains.
You're not
I'm not
driving
going through the
mountains.
mountains. But there are hills, and like again, we came from flat Florida, you know, like we don't
It's
know.
called Moon Pie Town now.
Oh, you're right. So I didn't die to him this time.
You just died to yourself.
I died to myself, so that doesn't count.
So I have a question for you, Chad.
Okay.
With Valentine's Day coming up and the fact that we've been
Approaching.
talking about it. When you were in elementary school,
Okay.
how seriously did you like internally take Valentine's Day? Were you like trying to like hype yourself up, be like, today is the day that I'm going to tell my crush that I have a crush on them? Or are you like, because like for me, what it was, again, elementary school, the way that it was, like you had to get like Valentine's little trinkets for everybody in the class, right? And like I would sit there with my mom or whatever, and we'd be putting in like the little candy hearts or whatever that are disgusting, by the way. We can get into it later.
So yummy.
We can get into it later. And like what I would do is like I would look through like all the 4 or 5 different, you know, Valentine's Day cards that we got, and I would be like, this human is getting this card. And I was not subtle about it. To my mom, I don't think. Looking back on it, I don't think I was subtle at all. Because she'd be like, why do you want to give this person this card? And I'd be like, I don't know. But I know.
It's a good card. I think they'd like it.
Right. And then I would give that person that card, and I wouldn't say anything about it because I'm not gonna. I was not about that life. And then they would receive the card,
and they would think nothing.
And they would think nothing of it because everybody got a card from me. But that actually was like a really fun time to me as a kid. That like you get your 18 other Valentine's Day cards, and you got to get up and hand it out to each person in the class.
That's nice.
That is nice.
Yeah. We don't do it like that anymore.
No, okay, no, but don't think about you right now. Think about
me
then.
as a kid. Me as a kid. Sorry. Me as a kid, I don't recall doing that. I do recall 6th grade, so not exactly elementary school.
Ooh.
But 6th grade, I did get a little something on Valentine's Day.
You got something
From a boy.
And how did you take it?
He was my boyfriend after that.
For how long?
Well, granted, just a month. It was a month because then he like wanted me to like go out with him, and I was not gonna tell my mom.
Oh no. No, okay, sorry. I thought it was one person. It might not be the person I was thinking of. Continue.
It's probably who you're thinking of because he's the only person that ever, whatever. Not the point. Point is, he wanted me to go on a date with him.
I was the only person.
No. Oh my god. I have a very... Never mind. We can get into it more later. My mom wanted me to go out with him. Or no. He wanted to go out with
today, body school lads.
He wanted to go out with me. He like wanted to go on a date with me, but I was scared to tell my mom that I wanted to go on a date and like ask permission to like go out with this boy. And like I didn't think she would say yes. So I never even asked her, and I just told him like, "Oh no, my mom said no." And he was like, "Well, you can't be my girlfriend if we're not going on dates." And I was like, "But
Fair point.
I was so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You didn't even try to attack those guys.
I did actually swing. But yeah, but he comes back around and around and around.
Yeah.
He was kind of a staple in my middle and high school years.
Yes. So, but did you, like, were you like, Valentine's Day is coming up, this is my moment, this is my time to shine?
No. I don't have to shine. Boys have to shine to me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, this is my moment, like, someone's gonna come and profess their love to me. Like, did you have a different, like, did you have any expectations relating to Valentine's Day?
Not really, but also, like...
What happened?
I couldn't get the jump right.
You just had to... Okay, anyway, moving on.
But also, I went to, like, a really small school.
Okay.
And so in elementary school, there were, like, 8 boys
Yeah.
in the class.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And 5 out of the 8, yikers, you know?
Ouch. Sorry to the 5.
But AO to the 3, am I right?
That's being generous.
Yeah, I don't actually know the numbers on that.
Right, of course.
Oh, I did. Okay, so I did remember buying a present for a boy in 5th grade.
Okay.
Different boy.
Yeah.
And I think I gave it to him. It was like a keychain with his name on it. So my school had like a Christmas shop that we could go to
Yeah.
at Christmas time. That like the intention was buy presents for your parents.
Right.
And that way like the kids can get something for their parents that their parents didn't know about. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was sweet. It's a cute thing. And I bought a thing for a boy.
Chat.
I also bought stuff for my parents and my brothers and whatever else.
Yeah.
But I bought him a little thing. I don't remember giving it to him.
So you're like, I kind of like this thing. Yoink.
Well, no, it had his name on it.
Oh.
It was like a little keychain. I definitely didn't give it to him.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't give it to him. It's a keychain with a guitar on it. Like, it's a guitar keychain with his name on it. And I also, like, got myself a keychain with my name on it.
With a guitar?
It was not a guitar. It was pink.
It was just pink?
I don't know what it was.
They found a way to embody the color pink?
It was like, for whatever reason, I think it was a phone, but like I don't think that's right. Like I think it was like a cell phone.
This shape is pink.
You're so annoying. But yeah, I don't think I gave it to him because he was my 5th grade teacher's son.
Huh. How do you like that?
And so
Conflict of interest.
Yeah. And so like that's like a little awkward.
It is.
And she liked me a lot.
Yeah, she always had to tell you to shut up, though.
No, not my 5th grade teacher. My 2nd grade teacher.
Oh, I thought it was 3rd grade.
No, 3rd grade teacher loved me.
Oh.
And so my I grew up in church, and they had like a program for like kids. It's called Awana.
Bowling.
And my 3rd grade teacher, her husband, was like the Awana director, and he really liked me too. They're nice people. They still go to the church. They ask about me sometimes.
Yeah. The reason why I said bowling, is that Lizzie's mom was a volunteer in this Awana thing, and every time she would go, dude, I'm telling you, like the shirt for it.
It was a red polo.
It was spot on a bowling shirt.
It was a red polo shirt with the little Awana logo on it.
And then like her mom would say, she's like, I'm going to Awana or whatever. And I'm like, that's a weird name for a bowling team, but I'm not gonna question it right now. And then like months later, she puts on the shirt, she goes and she leaves, and Lizzie's like I don't know, like maybe an hour after her mom has left, she's like, somebody, either Lizzie or somebody else in her family is like, oh, where did Lizzie's mom go? And I was like, oh, she went bowling.
Without skipping a beat.
Yeah, she went bowling.
She went bowling. I wonder if my mom remembers that.
She knows. I don't know. I mean, we've told her the story, and I think she does remember it. But that shirt looks like a bowling shirt. Yeah, she wasn't there. She was bowling. And then Lizzie was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, she went bowling. She had the bowling shirt on. And she was like, my mom does not go bowling. What are you talking about?
She is very proud of being the
co-captain
of her bowling team in high school with a pregnant lady. And I don't know why she makes a point of saying like that the other co-captain was pregnant, but the other co-captain was pregnant and we all need to know it.
It is a detail that cannot be skipped.
Yeah. Awana stands for Approved Workmen Are Not Ashamed. It is a Bible verse, I think. I'm like 80%.
Approved workmen.
Are not ashamed.
Are not ashamed.
Yep.
Okay. Moving on from that. You know what happened to me today? So I have a job that I interact with other humans. And somebody the humans that we were going to interact with, their last name was Ibanez.
We know Ibanez.
We know an Ibanez. We know an Ibanez.
I know too.
Right. Sure. We, Lizzie and I, grew up in Miami, a heavily Hispanic place.
Correct.
If somebody says the last name Ibanez in a gringo way of saying it, I'm gonna know that they mean Ibanez. And
Ibanez.
They're like Ibanez, Ibanez. You know, like they're like, what is it? How do you say this person's name? And like, I didn't even have to read it. I didn't have to look at it. I was like, oh, it's Ibanez. And like, everybody looked at me like I'm crazy. They're like, how do you know that's that? I'm like, because I know that Ibanez sounds dumb. And Ibanez is a name.
Yeah.
And they all looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, because you don't look Hispanic, bro.
I know.
So whenever you say something Hispanic, they're like, excuse me?
Right. But my last name has an Enya in it.
You don't,
the same way.
You don't rep that Enya.
I
You
don't.
don't rep that Enya.
No, I don't, because it's really frustrating. Because, okay, if I were to say my name, let's pretend it's Ibanez. It's not. But let's pretend it's Ibanez. Written down, people are going to read it, and they're going to, like, if they don't know what an Enya is, they're going to be like, whatever, dude, that's an N, Ibanez. Boom. Ibanez, whatever. They're going to say whatever it is.
Yeah, I repeated.
Yeah. And then it's like, no, it's actually Ibanez or whatever. And then it's like, oh, where are you from? It makes a whole conversation. And I hate talking to people. Here I am live streaming. But it makes it a whole conversation. It's like, I don't really want to have this conversation. I'm just going to let you believe that whatever you said, however you pronounce my name is correct. And then I'm going to take it one step forward and make sure that this conversation never happens. And I'm just going to assume that you're never going to understand how to say my name. So I'm always going to say it in the way that you understand it. Ibanez.
I would never. I always. Oh, I got killed because of her. She's destroying my box.
She was chewing up our board games.
I always say it correctly. Always.
You haven't lived this life.
And when someone says it wrong, I correct them.
I was in college, and I had some pretty close friends in college, and they all, like, they know my last name, but they knew the white me's last name. And then, like, I don't think it was until at least senior year, maybe the second half of junior year, and I had been hanging out with this group of people since sophomore year, the beginning of sophomore year of college. So it was at least a year and a half, possibly 2 years, that I told them the correct pronunciation of my last name, that it has an Enya and that you have to nye,
You have to nye.
And they looked at me and they got a little bit upset with me. They were like, "You've been lying to us for this long?" I was like,
correct.
That's kind of harsh. I've just been making it easy for you. And they're like, "No, man, like, but that's not your name." I'm like, I mean, like, what is a name? Like, it's something that somebody would call you that you would respond to.
No, I disagree.
But they were great friends, and from that day on, they stopped calling me Brian. Number one, rude. I like my first name. And they would only call me by my last name, and they would only say it, with the Enye, which I thought was very kind of them.
Yeah. People that care are going to learn how to say it correctly.
Yeah.
People that don't care are going to say it wrong regardless of how you tell it to them in the first place.
Right.
And that's what I've learned, and that's why I will always say it right, and if you butcher it, fine. You know?
Pepper. Hey!
But I'm going to try to say it right. And, like, I'm going to, like, if you want to know how to say it, I'm going to, like, let you try to say it, Like, I had a coworker once, sweet lady.
Oh.
She could not, for the life of her, get it right. And she tried. She tried. And, like, I worked there 4 years? 4 years. I thought I was on the platform. I worked there for 4 years. And we started at the same time. And she knew it from... No, because I guess I got married there.
Yeah.
So I was only there with this name for 2 years.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, they knew Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, she would ask me, like, oh, what's your name going to be?
Yeah.
And, like, try to learn it. And, like, I would repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And I would say, actually, it's like this. And, like, you have to do this. And I would, like, try to, like, we teach kindergarten, you know? So I was, like, trying to, like, sound it out for her and, like, break it down. I thought I killed him. Break it down into the sounds and still, like, couldn't do it. This is Pepper. She's your baby girl.
Yeah. Her full name is Pepperoni Potts, our last name.
Pepperoni Pot's last name.
Pepperoni Potts, last name.
Yeah, the Roni is her middle name
Yes.
for Roni.
Yes. Potts is her second middle name.
For Pepper Potts. Because originally she was just Pepper Potts.
Yeah.
Well, originally she was just Pepper. But then I was like, well, we gotta name her Pepper Potts. So that people know that that's the pepper that she's named after.
Yeah.
And then, we just call her Pepperoni. And your mom said her name should be Pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just loves pepperonis. So, she's a little pepperoni.
How can you not love pepperonis? Look at her. Yeah.
That's too much.
She loves to give kisses.
Yeah, but that one was too much.
Yeah, she has stinky breath.
Oh, I forgot to give her her dentist stick.
Oh, Pepper, you're gonna have stinky breath forever.
We can just give it to her later.
Are you gonna want it later?
Yeah, I love Cheetums.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, but you know what? No, okay? Because
Okay.
one of my classmates, he was from Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in here telling us that his name was Patrick. Lie! His name was Po Yi. Okay? And he was one of the people that got mad at me for saying that my name...
Yeah, but that's
for
that's
pronouncing
like a
it-
common thing.
Yeah. That okay, and then we
And
asked
like
him
you
about
pick
it.
Patrick when you're young.
Yeah, so we asked him. We were like, okay, well now that we're all friends here, how did you come up? Why'd you pick Patrick? Like how'd you get there with that?
This Poyi starts with a P.
No, not even that. He said, oh yeah, dude, just like one day in like 3rd grade or whatever, they wrote like 20 boy names and 20 girl names on the board,
And they were like, pick one.
and they were like, pick one, and he picked Patrick. He was like, yeah, I like the way it sounded. I'm like, you know what? Great. I wish you had more than 20 names to pick from, but if you found, I mean, he was like, I don't know, 24, when he was in college with us. So it's like, he stuck with it. He ran with it. So I mean, he must have liked it. But that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So he lied to me too.
Yeah, but I mean, like that was his name for 14 years.
That was his American name. His
And
real
he was
name
in America.
His real name was Po Yi.
He was in America. So he was
So?
using the American name. That's what they were taught to do.
I'm just saying it's not that different from what I did.
Yeah, because you were in America.
I want to live in America. You guys know that? I've never actually seen the thing that I'm referencing. But one of the classes in our high school watched that movie, Coming to America? No.
Didn't we watch you were in...
West Side Story.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
West Side Story. So one of the classes, or multiple of the classes, just none of them that were mine, watched...
It was like the regular English class.
Yeah.
Because I think I saw it.
Okay.
My freshman year.
Yeah. And, like, I feel like everybody that was in that class would come up to me and they'd be like, I want to live in America. And I'm like, what are you saying? You do.
we do live in America. You made it.
We are here.
Is it West Side Story?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know what I'm referencing.
I don't know that I saw it either, actually. Maybe it was sophomore year.
But it's whatever. It's one of those movies that is a Romeo and Juliet mix up. You know.
A Romeo and Juliet mix-up.
And is that not West Side Story?
West Side Story.
Obviously, it's not the new West Side Story.
West Side... Oh! West Side...
West Side.
You know the one.
Yeah.
West Side Story is a Romeo and Juliet mix-up.
Yes.
But what isn't these days, you know?
So true.
Remember
so
Romeo and Juliet?
I never... No, I don't remember
You
that.
don't remember Romeo and Juliet?
I don't.
It was with gnomes.
You remember Lil Romeo?
The singer guy?
Yeah.
Or was he an actor?
I think he was both. He was on Nickelodeon? Maybe. Maybe.
Little Romeo doesn't sound like he belongs on Nickelodeon.
He was either on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel.
He was certainly not on Disney Channel, Brian. Pepper is in a spot
What?
where she should not be.
Okay, hold on. You were talking and then I got confused. I
No,
didn't know how
why?
to ask my question.
Don't get in.
What kids channel was Low Romeo on?
Thinking Little Bow Wow?
No, Nickelodeon.
What was he on? What was he on?
Romeo, exclamation mark,
Huh?
is a sitcom that aired on Nickelodeon from 2003 to 2006. And I didn't watch a single one of those episodes.
I don't know why you're proud of that.
I'm not. I'm
What was
yelling.
your favorite show? What was your favorite show? What was your show? What was your human show, and then what was your cartoon show?
Oh, okay. Well, human show, if you are in our age range, I would say somewhere between 24 and 34.
It's a big range.
It's a big range. If you're somewhere between 24 and 34, your human show, it better be Drake and Josh.
Drake and
It
Josh,
better be.
what a banger.
It better be. Okay? Anytime you see a spherical object, you better be saying spherical!
It's spherical!
Okay? That's all I have to say on that matter.
Drake and Josh is great.
Cartoon show. Fairly Odd Parents was a good one.
Solid.
Jimmy Neutron, banger.
Not my favorite, but it was
I
good.
like Fairly Odd Parents more than Jimmy Neutron.
It was certainly better.
I was a SpongeBob enjoyer through and through.
I was not a SpongeBob enjoyer.
Honestly, I didn't like many of the Nickelodeon shows. I mean, sorry, the Disney Channel shows. I really liked Ed, Edd and Eddy, Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cartoon Network had some bangers because
It did.
I was okay. So I only watched Cartoon Network with my cousin.
Okay.
Like I felt like it was a grandma's house thing. Like she's the only one that had Cartoon Network, even though it is very false because I know what channel it was.
It was like channel 60 for me.
294 on DirecTV.
Woo! You had to know how to count, bro.
It was 294 on DirecTV.
Peppy.
Disney was 290,
What are you up to?
and then Nickelodeon was like 300. So it was just the 90.
Yeah.
I just had to have those. Whatever.
59, 60, 61 for
Not
me.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nickelodeon.
It was Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney.
What'd you have, like Comcast or something?
Yeah.
Whatever. Point is, Codename is Codename. Now I don't know.
Codename Kids
That's
Next Door.
Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, that was Cartoon Network.
Codenames Kid Next.
Yeah.
Codename
Kid
Next
Next
Door. Codename Kids Next
Cannot
Door.
say that 5 times fast.
Codename Kids Next Door. Was so good, and like I didn't watch it a lot because, like I said, only watched it with my cousin.
Yeah.
But it was so good, and like I think my cousin liked it a lot, and so I liked it because I thought my cousin was cool.
Yeah. Which kid was your favorite? Which number? Which number? I have mine. Number 4.
Tell me a little bit about number 4.
He was so.
Was number 2 the shy girl?
No, that's number 3. Number 2 was like the kind of chubbier kid, boy.
Okay, yeah. I know who number 1 is.
Yeah, bald guy. Why? Number 4 was like the angry kid. The angry kid. I would compare him to Raphael, Ninja Turtle.
Oh, Ninja Turtle. I was
He's like the Raphael of the Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah, and then there was 5 of them.
Yeah, there was 5.
Because there was also
There was
number 5. I think I liked number 5. Tell me about number 5. Oh? Can't tell me about number 5?
I can. I just.
Can't tell me about number 5 without saying things that you shouldn't say?
No, it's just like the easiest way to identify her is by the color of her skin, and like I just feel bad about that. I feel bad about that.
She was what?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Let me look it up. Because I might be wrong. I might be misremembering.
I didn't think they, like I feel like
Number 5 from Codename Kids Next Door.
at that time in media.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, she was so cool.
Abigail, Abby.
Let me see the whole squad. Let me see the whole squad real quick.
All of the people from Codename Kids Next Door.
That was the worst thing you could have done.
God!
Just Codename Kids Next Door.
Codename Kids Next Door characters. Yeah, you see?
18 Fairies. Oh, I liked him.
He's number 4.
Yeah, I liked number 4. She was fun.
That's number 3.
But, you know. Where's number 2?
Where is number 2?
Oh, this is no, that's not
No.
number 2. They doing number 2 dirty? That's crazy.
Okay, also, you heard me being like, oh man, like I don't really know how to describe number 5. Okay. In their cast list, I don't know if you can see this. Probably not. Everybody else, number 1, number 2, number 3,
Number
number
5.
4, number 5. NUMBUH.
No, but number 1 is also like that.
Okay, all right.
Nigel's number 1.
All right. Okay. I thought
I thought they were doing something.
I jumped to a conclusion.
But yeah, Codenames Kids Next Door was super good. I remember watching a couple like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh yeah, that one was like I was getting too old at that
Yeah.
point.
Also with my cousin.
It's Hot in Topeka.
Okay.
That's from them.
I believe you, but I mean, like I said, I watched a couple of episodes. But yeah, Fairly Odd Parents, definitely my jam.
Good.
Danny Phantom.
God,
Bro.
Jeez, Danny Phantom.
Probably my first crush. Like, hello, Danny Phantom.
Take a bow.
Like, whoever drew that knew what they were drawing.
Ew.
I'm just saying, he was a cutie. But yeah. Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom. I watched Jimmy Neutron, but it wasn't like
Dude,
a
okay.
banger.
But the crossovers between Jimmy Neutron.
Crossovers on anything, because Disney Channel had hella crossovers,
But-
and I live for those.
But Fairly Odd Parents wasn't Disney Channel.
No. Fairly Odd Parents
It
had...
was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like,
Oh, okay. Just
crossovers on
in general.
anything
Yeah.
were so good.
Oh, yeah, dude. Because the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody with Hannah Montana and That's So Raven.
That's So Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
That's what I was
Call
saying.
it what it is. That's So Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Now, when they did it again, and they're like, Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah. Dude, okay, the Sweet
Like,
Life on Deck just was not it.
No, what was it? It was like Hannah Montana on Deck, Wizards of Wizards of Hannah Montana on Deck. Like, I don't
Who
know
knows?
what they
Who
called
knows?
it, but it wasn't as good as That's So Sweet Life of of Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Sweet Life on Deck really did drop the ball, because I was a big Sweet Life girl. I loved
Yeah.
the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And then, I mean, like, I was also, like, growing out.
Ooh.
It shouldn't hit me there. I was growing out, too. But, like, Sweet Life on Deck was not good.
No. So, I guess in terms of, like, people shows,
I was a Disney Channel.
Sweet Life was just below Drake and Josh.
Sweet Life was so
Just
good.
below Drake and
Also an early crush.
Josh. Zach or Cody?
Who do you think? Who do you think? I'm curious what you think of, like, little kid me.
Oh, it's obviously Zach.
Yeah, of course it was Zach.
I mean, it was a joke of a question.
I was such a Zach girl. Some people were Cody's. Which
Well,
Jonas brother?
nowadays-
Do you know which Jonas brother?
Dude, okay, the Jonas Brothers is a real touchy subject for me.
And obviously not Kevin.
Okay? Because what Lizzie is alluding to, she wasn't here for this, but when I was in middle school, 6th grade, okay? Some people were like, oh, Brian, you kind of look like Kevin Jonas. First of all, I do not.
Not at all.
Second of all, they weren't trying to be like, oh, yeah, you look like Kevin Jonas. No, they were trying to be like, you're ugly, bro.
No.
You look like the ugliest
he's
Jonas
not
brother.
ugly. He's irrelevant.
He's the ugliest
He's
Jonas
the
brother.
irrelevant Jonas brother. No, I'm dead.
Okay? So, Lauren, if you're watching this, I remember, and that was messed up, bro. Lauren is not watching this.
You don't
Clip it, make it go viral. Lauren?
know. Laurel?
Laurel? Yanni?
Sweetie, which was my Jonas brother?
I feel like you're a Nick. Okay.
Really?
Joe Jonas it is.
I was a Joe girl. I was Joe, for sure.
I thought you would try to be different.
No, sweetie, it's the same reason I was Zach. You're not getting it.
But I knew you were Zach.
Yeah, I know, but Zach's the bad boy.
Oh.
Joe's the bad boy.
Okay, also, I would like to say, a show that we have not discussed yet,
Okay. Adelaide.
Because it was a Disney animated show.
Kim Possible!
Kim Possible.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now,
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh,
awesome.
Phineas and Ferb is great.
Awesome.
But let me say something about Kim Possible. My mom would question me. Every time I would watch Kim Possible, she was like, "Why are you watching this show?" I'm like, "I don't know, because it's fine." But she's like, "But it's a girl show." And I was like,
Mom!
and now, okay. This is just my recollection
You're
of it.
canceling your mom right now.
This is just my recollection of it, you know? Because, like, I obviously do not know her intention behind it. Maybe she was trying to figure out, like, oh, like, my son doesn't care that it's a girl main character. He just cares about the show being good. Maybe that's what she was trying to get to the bottom of. Or maybe she was like, is my son gay? Which is not a problem.
Did you have a crush on Kim?
Or did I have a crush on Kim, which is a good possibility.
She was a bad girl.
No, Shigo.
Oh,
Shigo.
Shigo.
However.
Yeah. Shigo. Vanessa in Phineas and Ferb.
She was bad.
She was bad.
Yeah.
She's a baddie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I will say, normal human wise, Kid Brian.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be strange. All right, this is how you know that personality matters. Okay. Okay. Because I definitely had a crush on Ashley Tisdale in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Did not like Sharpay at High School Musical.
But Sharpay was made to be unlikable.
Yeah, but
you cannot like Sharpay.
Okay.
Also, by the time the High School Musical came out,
I was older.
You were older. So it wasn't just about what she looked like.
When did High School Musical 1 come out?
2010.
2006.
Ah, I was going to say 7, but I felt like that was too early.
I was less than 10 years old. So, I think that's a pretty early age to be realizing that there's a clear distinction between, like, this person can look just as good as this other person, and I can have wildly different feelings about them.
Yeah, but you also, like, they were, like, dressed different and, like,
yeah.
Makeup different. Like, it was their appearance, like, lended to their personality, you know?
Yeah. That's true. No! You gotta lock in, brother, because you have to beat this. We've been over this. There's new levels coming out on the weekly. On the weekly, Elizabeth. How often do you stream this? Weekly!
Okay, so yeah, let's drive on over to Disney Channel. Hannah Montana, good.
Yeah.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, good. Wizards of Waverly Place, good. That's So Raven, good.
Yeah. Corey in the House? I liked Corey in the House.
It wasn't for me.
I
feel like I was aging out at that point.
That's funny because I thought I was too young to enjoy That's So Raven.
Interesting. Well, no, because you had older siblings too. But I feel like your older siblings weren't. Well, mine weren't on Disney Channel either.
I think my sister kind of liked Hannah Montana.
She should have been too old. I'm putting it out there. She should have been too old. Because the last season of Hannah Montana, I doubt she watched it.
Oh, no. She liked the very beginning.
Yeah. Because, like, the last season of Hannah Montana, like, I was too old.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Old shows. Kind of old. Like, I would watch this on Boomerang. You know Boomerang?
I know Boomerang.
Angry Beavers. You know nothing about them.
I know of Boomerang.
I liked Angry Beavers, and I like Cat Dog.
Oh, Cat Dog was good. Coward. No.
Courage the Cowardly
Courage the Cowardly Dog, bro. The Nightmares.
No,
good.
I could not watch that show,
so
bro.
Good.
That show was terrifying.
So good. So good.
No, dude. I couldn't do it.
I also, okay.
Billy and Mandy. The Grim Adventures of
Billy
and Mandy.
Oh, yeah, I got some of those.
destroy us all. You know.
Oh, Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, because you're stupid.
Dexter's
Yes.
Laboratory was good. I was gonna say I was a PBS kid too. At my great aunt's house.
Mm-hmm.
Also cousin time.
Yeah.
And so Dragon Tales.
Never watched it.
You're missed out.
Never watched Teletubbies.
Oh, I missed. Dragon Tales and Cyber Chase.
Never
Those
heard
were
of
my
it.
childhood. You never heard of Cyber Chase, bro?
No.
And then Out of the Box. I don't know if that was PBS. I think it was. Out of the Box was good. I heard one of my kids, teacher,
We do not have children.
one of my students, singing the Out of the Box song the other day, and I was like, "Is that still on? Are your parents cool? Like,
Yeah, what's the
what's
deal?"
going on?" But yeah, Cyber Chase was good.
Oh, dude, okay, I don't even remember what channel this was on.
Okay.
And this was like, this might have been like a 1-year show because
Okay.
I honestly don't remember much of it. Shaolin Showdown.
Never even heard of that.
Dude,
That's
I
not a
remember
real
being
show.
so excited for Shaolin Showdown. I can't even tell you what it's about. Okay, I'm pretty sure the main character was bald, but I have no idea.
I didn't like Caillou. I didn't like Arthur.
No.
You know what?
Shaolin Showdown.
What human show we slept on that I feel awful for doing? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro.
Oh, dude.
So good.
Dude.
So good.
But I mean,
Quality
like-
television.
But like, that's not even a show that like you watch as a kid, like as like a kid.
No,
Like you watch that
that's,
as like
that's
middle school
high.
and above.
That's middle high. That's
Yeah.
middle high.
But yeah, oh yeah, dude, that show was
That show was great.
awesome.
Yeah, I guess that is a middle high show. Okay.
Yeah, bro, you think a freaking a 7-year-old is gonna understand when Will?
Why doesn't he love
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. When Will breaks down and gets pissed and then has to hug Uncle Phil because his father doesn't love him.
Yeah.
If you watch that clip right now, you're crying.
You're crying. If you think about that clip for too long, you're crying. Yeah. What's a good middle high show? Like that one, obviously. I don't know what like on Teen Nick. Like what was Teen Nick?
But like that's the thing. Like I think that's what's tough about being 14, right?
Okay.
Like you don't have shows for you. At least I didn't.
I keep killing myself.
I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I still watch. Like I feel like some of the human Disney Channel shows like kept up. You know?
Yeah.
Cause like I watched Hannah Montana in middle and in high, I guess.
Yeah.
We did a whole project on her. We did not we, but me and in high school we were supposed to like adapt a movie or no, a book.
Yeah.
Into a different genre. And we did Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as Hannah Montana.
Incredible concept.
It was great.
It was honestly the talk of the school. They were like,
It
"Did
was-
you hear what Lizzie's group did for this project?
Yeah.
You should watch it on YouTube."
It was on YouTube. I don't know if it's still there.
It was.
I looked for it somewhat recently and I couldn't find it. That and then we also did
You did another the Kardashians.
yeah, we did the Kardashians. I knew it was the Kardashians. I can't think of what it was though. It was a tube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What is that? Like
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we also did Macbeth.
You did Macbeth?
We did Macbeth. I don't remember what Macbeth was. What was
My
Macbeth?
group, what we did for one of our books, senior year.
Dora. We did Dora.
Oh, you did
We
Dora.
did Dora for Macbeth, and that was not good.
We were tasked with reading Don Quixote.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and okay. Bear with me. First of all, I didn't read the book.
Who would?
I was an actor. I was there to perform. I almost said this person's full name. John read the book.
John read the book.
And he was not an actor. He told us what the book was about. And we acted it. We brought it to life.
John was definitely the brains of that operation. John is the brain of every operation.
No, okay. So here's the thing. John told us what happened in the book, which basically, in case you haven't read it or just don't know, The main character has lost his damn mind, and he is hallucinating monsters that are not real, okay? In the modern world, what possible explanation could there be for this man to be tripping like this, to be thinking that a windmill is a giant that he has to kill or whatever? Drugs, obviously. So, at the start of the video, boom, we got bags of flour, bags of sugar, labeled cocaine, LSD, whatever. And immediately the teacher was like, drugs? Are you serious?
I would like to take this moment to inform you that we went to a small, private Christian school. The year before, there was a huge drug scandal where like 5 kids got expelled,
Okay.
and 5 out of 100 in a grade is a lot. Okay?
I would just like to say that huge drug scandal was weed.
Okay, but I'm saying like it was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
At our school.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, it was weed. But it was still a big deal.
Think of a better way to get this man to hallucinate. A dream that's disgusting. That cheapens the whole thing. We were creating a masterpiece over here. Okay? It had to be drugs. And we still got an A.
Yeah.
Because it was funny.
It was good. Everyone liked it.
So we did it kind of in the style of like Monty Python.
God keeps killing me.
Monty Python, but on drugs, and like I don't know, like it was just like it was stupid. It was ridiculous. I was tasked at one point. I was the only person who could do this, and we weren't technically savvy enough to like know another way to do this. But we wanted the SpongeBob song where like they're introducing the Krabby Patty for the first time, and it's like totally.
Yeah, I was like that part lived on in infamy. Like they were all talking about my Hannah Montana. That was the talk of the town.
And I was the only one who could make it happen, because what we had to do was we had to get the video and basically play it into a microphone, because we didn't know how to just get the audio from that and put it into the video. We all tried. And every single time while the video was playing and the sound was playing at the same time, everybody laughed. Everybody laughed. So I exiled them. I was like, get out of the room. It's time to be a professional. And I sat there for 30 seconds or however long it took, and I played that thing, and I was sweating the whole time. And I could hear those idiots laughing outside the door. And I stayed strong, and there was no laughing tainting our audio in that video.
You had a good
That was my moment.
Yeah.
That was when I peaked in high school.
No,
So, yeah.
no, stay alive. Oh.
Oh man, I totally forgot about that project.
Is
until
yours
right
still
now.
on YouTube?
I don't think it was ever on YouTube.
They were all on YouTube. That's how we shared them.
That's fair. But like you could like unlist it or like private it or whatever. So like I don't think it was ever public on YouTube.
Ours was public. We got a couple views.
Okay. Also, we did some shots in public, in like like in front of a grocery store, for example, right? A stranger looked at what we were doing because we were dressed up.
Yeah, you guys were like wearing robes and stuff.
A stranger looked at what we were doing and he was like, "What kind of drugs are you guys on?" And immediately, I was like, "Vindication." You know it's on drugs because this is wild. This has to be on drugs. It's the only explanation for an adaptation of Don Quixote. And I will stand by that. I will die on that grave, on that hill.
Yeah. So, teacher, if you're watching this,
you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You messed up.
No, I love her. No.
Yeah, I mean, she could be a fine. You could make mistakes and be a good person. You messed up.
Yeah. Our Hannah Montana thing was good.
It was.
Our Kardashian one was good too. Our Dora one was not good. Our Kardashian one was like not as good, but it was good. It was like, I don't remember the order though. I know Macbeth was last because Macbeth was senior year.
Yeah.
I think we did Kardashians and then Hannah Montana. But I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Once you and I became in the same class, which I think started junior year, and we had to do these video projects, like I think our groups were at odds because we filled a similar niche. Because like the other groups, like they could never be as funny as our groups.
Yeah, they just didn't have the commitment.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't. They were just like, like they had no fun with it, and we were like, this is what we've been waiting for all school year.
Yeah, and the amount of takes.
Oh yeah.
We had to do, like I still have a lot of like the Hannah Montana takes on my phone because like Google Photos and whatnot.
Right.
And like brother, we've got like 10 that all start the exact same way, you know?
Yeah.
And like it was the funny groups. I had the funny girls, you had the funny guys.
Right. Right. Well, okay, not even. We had me and my friend Josiah. We were the creative leads. And we knew what was funny, and we knew what other people would think was funny. Then you had John and Eddie.
Also funny guys.
Eddie could be funny, afraid to commit. Afraid to commit to a bit.
He can't commit to a bit. I just murdered myself.
John, the quietest kid in school, potentially.
Yeah, so I was with John my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him talk till like middle school.
But you have to know how to use the quiet kid for humor. And he would commit to it. You can't get him to do something that's outrageous.
Right.
But you can get one moment. You can get one moment with him. I forgot what his moment is. But he did some funny stuff for us. And like the fact that it was him doing something funny
made it twice as funny.
Made it twice as funny. Because it was like, he did this? He said this? It's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
He committed.
Wasn't Nick in your group too?
No, I think it was just 4 people.
My group was way more than 4 people.
That's true. Maybe he was, but he is not. He is.
He definitely was.
Then he was the dead weight. Then he was the dead weight. Oh, not funny. Can't commit.
Yeah, he was just kind of.
It definitely wasn't as smart as any of the rest of us in the group.
Yeah, no. John was the brains. He's the one that read the book. I remember for the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I was literally reading it as we were filming. Like, we were filming a scene where Lily Truscott, you know, from Hannah Montana?
Yeah, Hannah's friend.
Yeah, she was, like, sick and dying. I don't know what that has to do with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but she was sick and dying. And so, like, my friend was, like, in her bed, covered in, like, pale makeup, like, you know? And I'm in the corner going like this. I'm reading vigorously. Because, like, I was not a fast reader at all.
Yeah.
And I was just busy. I didn't like reading. It was a whole thing. Okay.
How many pages is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Brian, it's on the shelf right behind us.
Well, okay.
It's on the shelf right behind us.
Where is it?
Towards the bottom, but not all the way down. It's like shelf 3.
Because it was a short book.
Okay. We don't need to be mean to me. Have you found it yet?
No. I will, though.
Okay, what book are you looking at? Like, name a book on the shelf that you're looking at.
The Stranger.
You're on the right shelf. Go
Okay.
to the left.
Okay. That's what I was doing anyway. No.
It should be on that shelf. Have you gotten to, like, the Odyssey? Because if you get to the Odyssey, you're too far.
The Odyssey. Okay, I found the Odyssey.
Yeah, you're too far. I'm literally looking at it, next to Kurt Vonnegut, next to the yellow book.
This one? Okay.
I can spot it from here. You know how they say, like, men have horrible vision and you gotta call in your wife to find stuff? Hello.
It was on display. I'm not gonna dispute it right
It was next to a bright yellow book.
Well, the bright yellow book was throwing me off. I was looking at it.
Those are the notes.
These are the notes. These are the notes.
I definitely didn't read the notes.
Appendix.
Didn't read that either.
Okay. 161.
We don't have to go to the beginning. It's gonna be like page 3.
It starts on page 5.
Okay.
Less than 160 pages. 156.
Yeah. But to be fair,
How many pages is Don Quixote?
okay, we don't have to do that.
1,072 pages.
You didn't read it.
And
I
that's
read
why.
mine. I read mine.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There's no way I would have read that.
Well,
Why
why'd
did we
you guys
pick
pick
that
that
book?
book?
Why did we pick it? Bro, okay.
Probably got, like, extra
Here's
credit for
the
picking
thing.
it.
Here's the thing. Josiah sat in front of me. Then there was me. Then there was John behind me. We knew that at least the three of us were going to be in the group, and that Eddie would also be in the group, but he was all the way across the room because he had a last name that was much different than ours.
Oh, we were alphabetical?
Yes. So we being Josiah and myself turned around, looked at Kabawi. Oh!
That's just what you called it. It was a fun little nickname.
Never mind. We looked at the man.
John.
We looked at him sitting behind us.
No one's watching this.
No.
That's the problem with so many kids in our high school. Like, they went by last name.
Yeah. We looked at this kid and we were like, "What do you think? What do you think, John? What book can we make?" And he was like, "Don Quixote." And we were like,
Okay.
"That's what the man says. That's what the man says." And then I don't know however long we had to do this, but like probably we waited until there was less than 2 weeks left to finish this project, and we were like, and we were telling each other the whole time, we're like, we have to make sure we read the book so that we can know what we're doing. And we were like, yeah, we're reading the book. We're all reading the book.
Yeah, we had well over a month.
There was only one person reading the book. All the rest of us were lying.
Oh no, he was in sports too. It's like, but you guys had sports. You were busy.
Yeah.
He was too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was his fault that we picked that book.
I'm pretty sure we picked. I have not been able to make it past here in a while.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to.
I'm pretty sure we picked Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because it was short.
Yeah.
Because it was short.
Now, like the smart group.
Name one person. Oh,
Christine.
I got him.
Christine.
Oh, not who I was picturing, but I don't know if they're the same group.
They did The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And they thought that they were going to have the best project. And they're like, ours is so funny. Not memorable at all, okay? Group, if you're watching this, bad.
It's funny, too, because, like, she was in drama.
They all,
And
a lot of
like,
them were.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure most of that group was in drama. Like, they were theater kids.
Listen, man, you can't teach being funny.
You just have to feel it in your bones.
You just have to feel it in your bones, man.
Yeah. My group was, like, art kids.
Yeah. And it's funny because hearing what was going on with your group, with the fact that you were reading the book and flipping through the pages, you guys had a similar path to creation of your video as we did.
Okay.
We sat down at this person's house that we were filming the video,
Okay.
and we were like, how should we do this?
Yeah. Well,
You know?
I feel like once we picked Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, we were like, Hannah Montana.
Right. No, but like,
And then, like, everything else just kind of fell into place.
it falls into place. There's no script writing. There's no storybooking, outlining, none of this. You sit down, you're like, so this is the scene that we have to adapt. I think this is a funny way to do this. And then the group votes. Yeah, I think that's funny. No, I do not think that is funny. And then you progress from there.
Yeah. We also had a person in our group that wasn't allowed to be at our friend's house. Like, she wasn't allowed to go to other people's houses.
Oh.
And I don't know how she ended up in our group. I think maybe, like, the group of her friends had too many people or something. I don't know.
Are you talking about?
Yeah. And so she wasn't allowed to stay, so she was in, like, one scene.
Yeah.
And it was really annoying that she got, like, full credit.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, one scene. She was, like, a maid that was sweeping or something.
Right.
And, like, she didn't even go inside the house. Like, we filmed her scene outside. Because the mom had to, like, sit in the car and, like, watch this happen. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Yeah. Now, I was also proud of our Macbeth, because, like, we all had to do a video about Macbeth
Right.
in senior year. And we really latched on to the fact that I don't think that this one was as good as our
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote one. At one point in Macbeth, they say the line that it's a story told by an idiot. And we were like,
Done.
we
We
know
are
how to
idiots.
do this. so our shtick for that video
Why keep doing this?
was making like nonsensical changes to every scene that we did. So it's like if I was having dialogue with some person and the camera was on me, and then it switches to the next person, and then when it switches back to me, I'm wearing something completely different with no explanation, like just all these continuity errors. And somehow we explained it at the end that like we kind of broke the fourth wall for a second, and we were like, a tale told by an idiot who couldn't remember any of the details and was like kind of something like that. Other than that, I have no recollection of that video that we made.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really did a good job on that one though.
Yeah.
Because like
It's
I
just
said, like
tough,
I
but,
didn't like my Dora one at all.
Yeah.
And like I don't know how Dora becomes Macbeth. Like,
Right.
but I feel pretty strongly that it was Dora that we picked.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So you know what? I've decided that is something that I miss from high school, making those video projects.
Video projects were fun.
Because like that was awesome. So if
High
you
school
happen
teachers.
to be if you're a high school teacher or if you happen to be in high school,
Ask for a video project.
ask for a video project. And if you are a high schooler who does get a video project, I'm telling you, man, just commit.
Commit.
Just commit.
Commit. You know,
Just commit.
who's gonna judge you? A lot of people.
Just everybody
maybe,
at the school.
But like, commit.
Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you, there are few better feelings than making this video project and then hearing about the whole school being like, "Did you guys see Brian's video project?" You have to.
Yeah.
As like I've won.
You won.
I've made content.
And that's how we ended up here.
That is not how we ended up here.
Not even close.
No. Because we don't do any planning before our streams. We just sit here and yap. Although we do have a plan for our stream on Saturday.
Oh. Oh yes.
We do have a plan for our stream
We
on
have a
Saturday.
plan.
Would you like a little teaser? You would?
Yes. Yes.
Me and my Dora phase. I'm just gonna tell you what we're doing. It's not gonna be a teaser.
No, I want a teaser.
I don't know how to tease it.
Tease it.
I can't.
Teamwork.
We are going
Mario.
to be playing Mario Kart,
You're not teasing.
but one of us is going to be blindfolded, and the other one of us is going to have to give that person directions as to how to complete the race.
Yeah.
And the goal, what's the goal? What should the goal be? Should we decide that on Saturday?
Winning.
Winning. Getting first place.
No, I mean, like, obviously, like, goal, what's actually attainable, you know? Like, goal, first place. Attainable, 10.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
But that's what you have to look forward to on Saturday, midday-ish.
Yeah. Shout out to Smosh.
Yeah, we drew some inspiration.
Yeah. Inspiration, carbon copy, same thing.
Yeah. You know what? That is a copycat league.
Can you please stop biting things? I can see the cardboard in your mouth.
Come here. Come here.
Come back to the stream, baby.
You're gonna be back on the stream now. She's grunting like a little piggy. Can she make little piggy sounds into the microphone? No.
She did. Just licks.
Just kisses. So Lizzie,
Yeah.
are you gonna beat this or what?
No, dude. It's not happening.
You have to.
It's clearly not happening
It clearly
tonight.
has to happen tonight. You got so much time.
I'm literally falling asleep right now,
You
brother.
better lock in, brother.
And like I keep making silly mistakes.
It's because we've been talking. It's because we've been yapping too much.
No, I love yapping.
These last 20 minutes or so, Lock in.
Yap free.
Yap free.
No one wants that. You're only here for the yapping.
No, you're here. You're here to see her succeed. Now.
Come back again some other time if that's what you're here for, because it ain't happening tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. It ain't happening tonight. Dude, I haven't even got into like a new furthest spot.
It's because you've gotten pretty far in general, like in previous
we feel like we've gotten pretty far, but this goes on forever. That's what everyone says.
Listen, man. You know that you can't progress until you beat this challenge.
I know, but I just want to progress.
Brother, you've never been killed by that guy.
I was killed earlier when you were yapping.
When I was yapping?
Yeah.
When my guard was down?
Yeah, when you were yapping.
That's insane. That is literally insane.
Give me your power, give me your strength.
Yes! Go, Peppa, go! She's giving her a wet willy. She died immediately. Pepper, what kind of strength was that?
I just had to reset because I didn't have the strength
You
yet.
see the effort that Pepper puts to kiss people? She like inverted her neck to come and get me. That is a loyal dog. The pet that you will not see on camera today will be Loki. 1, he doesn't like to be on camera. 2, he is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I have no idea where he is right now.
But I can show you an approximation of Loki. Please hold. This is what he would look like if he showed up on camera.
He's just a little black cat.
He's got no features besides his eyes. You can barely see his little ears. This is a very, very real representation
He's not that fat.
of Loki. No, he's not that fat. But he's a good boy.
Yeah. Pepper's a good girl too.
Yeah, and you can't see it because she's on the floor. Pepper is staring up at this thing and is like,
Can I destroy it?
let me kill it. Because she wants to kill her brother. She
No.
tries to attack him.
She does try to attack him. She tries to attack everything and everyone and anything and everything.
All right, chat. You've been so good to us. I'm gonna try and find Loki. Show you the real deal. You can decide for yourself.
You can only be gone for 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Why is that?
Because I don't want you to be gone for so long.
All right, we're running.
She's doing something bad. She's doing something.
trying to kill Loki's pillow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's been spotted. 9, 10, 11, 12. Will he make it back in time? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I hear running. 19.
I'm here.
20. He has made it back into the room. We will count that. I got smooshed. Look at our little boy.
Ah!
He's like, I'm out of here. Yeah, Loki doesn't like being on camera. Even like when we put up our phone to like take a picture of him, he immediately stops doing whatever it was that he was doing, you know?
And we're so back. It's Loki.
He's so special. He's a baby boy. Yeah. They had to cut his ear because they neutered him and he was a street cat and they were going to toss him back out. And they didn't want to pick him back up again. Oh, I didn't know I had a double jump there.
Street rat.
But when they took him, they said, oh, he's so sweet and friendly. And so they took him to the pound instead of throwing him back on the street.
Yeah, because he's such a good boy.
Yeah, and that's how we found him. And we got him for free because cats were free on Tuesdays.
And we happened to go on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We would have paid for him. I mean, like, granted, it was like $5, but...
Right. Now, the Loki that we met, his name was Shadow at the time.
Okay.
He was kind of different than the Loki that he is now.
Okay.
Because we were strangers to him, you know? He spent the majority of the time in our meeting not interacting with us.
Yeah, he was on the other side.
He was on the other side of the room, and then like his foster humans like picked him up and like tried to like have him sit on our lap, and like we were sitting so still, we were like, oh my goodness, the cat, he's
Please
here.
choose us, you know?
Please, yeah. And then like he would jump off and like get away from us, and I was like, okay, like he's like being a normal cat. He doesn't want to spend any time with people, and he just wants to do his own thing. And that's fine. Like, that's kind of what we would expect from a cat. That is not this Loki's. He loves his people. He loves to cuddle. He loves to purr on people's chests. And he likes to make his biscuits. Okay, collect yourself.
Locking in. Yeah, he's so sweet. And even when we met him as Shadow, like he was so playful.
He was
because
playful.
like he was off doing his own thing, but he was like hitting stuff and knocking stuff over
and he was
and playing with the
jumping up
ball
on
and
tables.
jumping, and he was like everywhere, you
Yeah.
know? Like he was being very cute.
He was. No!
It took me 10 minutes to lock in. It took me 10 minutes to lock in.
Okay, but now we have the path. You can't stop now. That's the hardest part, people have said. You just gotta get past that.
Oh, the birds.
The birds.
The birds. How do you know that this is the hardest part people have said?
Because that's what you told me.
Because I said that once.
And I trust you with my life.
There's one person on Reddit said, "Oh yeah, the birds were really hard, but once I got past that,
Smooth sailing.
smooth sailing." And I said, "I've never even seen the birds."
And then we've seen the birds. You have
Yeah.
you have a guy on your head.
Why did you tell me? I knew I had it. I knew I had it.
Ooh, you should have been doing something about
I
it.
knew I had it. Guys, you saw me. I knew I had it.
Pepper's cleaning Loki's ear. Aggressively.
She's nibbling. Slight nibbles.
Pepper, be nice to him. Okay. Pepper's back on the stream. She was nibbling too hard. Loki had to shake it off. He went to... That's not the sound that he made. He went... You'll never be a voice actor. Okay, that reminds me.
Okay.
Do you... This is lore now. Do you remember the title of the first Hollow Knight video that we made on our YouTube channel?
Something having to do with the map guy.
Quiz time!
Something having to do with the map guy.
Nothing to do with the map guy.
Something to do with the map guy, I think.
Nothing to do with the map guy.
Okay, what is it then, Mister? I know everything.
Girlfriend becomes an actress while playing Hollow Knight.
I was voice acting so hard
Yes.
on the early Hollow Knights.
Okay, second quiz question for you.
Quiz question.
What is the map guy's name in Hollow Knight?
Quiddle.
No.
Coral.
No.
Quillin.
No.
It's with a Q.
No. It's with a C.
Scuttle. That's the.
That is
the
not
bird.
starting with a C.
That's the bird in Little Mermaid. Get
Okay.
the mic on that. Get the mic on that.
I can't. She's too cozy. That's from Pepper.
Can you hear her sniffing?
I hope you heard it.
I hope you heard her sniffing.
She's okay, Peppy. She's okay.
We just wanted you to hear.
You give up on his name?
Colander.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
You already gave me C.
It's a bigger hint. The first 4 letters
Okay.
of his name
Mhm.
create a food. Create the word, the name of a food.
Corn.
Aha!
Corn.
What?
Oh, it's corn.
It's corn.
Cornell.
No.
Cornifer.
Yes! Cornifer. Cornifer is his name. And I've said this on previous streams. If and when Hollow Knight Silk Song comes out, brother, we are playing that non-stop. Non-stop. I want that game to come out so bad. What's wrong, Lizzie?
I'm shaking it off.
Okay, you're shaking it off? Shake it off.
Just
There you
him. Just him.
Just him?
Just the
Oh,
pirate.
we don't need it.
Just the pirate.
How dare you? Take it back. Take it back. Say
Just the pirate!
he is not a pirate, and you will never beat this challenge until you address him appropriately. All right. Your fate is sealed. You will never play another new level of Astro Bot ever again.
He's a pirate and you know it. Everybody knows he's a pirate. He's a pirate.
Word association. Go. Ocean.
Water.
Okay, too easy.
Chicken.
Soup. Alphabet.
Soup.
What? You can't soup my soup.
Alphabet soup.
Aluminum.
Aluminium. Foil.
Well, you took too long to think about it.
Oh, I wanted to say aluminium.
Hit me with one.
Chicken nugget.
Sauce.
I meant to just say chicken, but you souped that earlier.
Pepper.
Bird.
Word.
Bird word? Doesn't make any sense. Everything is happening so suddenly. There's chaos in the house. Chaos in the house. Squirrels in my pants. Squirrels. Squirrels.
Okay.
Squirrels.
Also, that was the original simp.
Yeah, I know.
Squirrels in my pants.
I told you that. I told you that.
That's insane. That's insane. SIMP squirrels in my pants.
I wonder if Simple's already a thing.
I don't think it was.
I had to have been, because, like, that is so funny.
When did the slang term simp start being used?
If you don't know Squirrels in My Pants, then you lived under a rock, because Phineas and Ferb was a banger at every step.
Okay, in its current form, simp, early 2020s.
Okay, what about in its previous form?
Well, that was like calling someone a simpleton. It's totally different. It's totally different.
It's totally different.
So that's what I mean by current form.
Yeah, it is totally different.
When did Squirrels in My Pants come out?
Certainly before 2023.
I know. SIMP.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Bust It. You remember that song? They had some banger songs, brother.
2009. SIMP Squirrels in My Pants. 2009. They were ahead of their time in every way imaginable.
It was such a good show. I loved it with my whole heart.
Word association parachute.
Army Man.
Okay. Dude.
What?
Army Men. There was like a video game. Army Men or whatever. And it's like you play as the toy soldiers.
Okay.
Dude.
Has happened so much today?
That was some of the best video gaming experience I've had as a kid.
I remember there's like a Toy Story game where you play as Army Men.
Yeah, no. And then like
You know what game I loved?
what?
What was it called? I always want to say it's Rocket League, but that's not it. Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
And that was also a show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rocket Power was good.
Rocket Power was real good.
The game was so fun.
Yeah.
You get to skateboard around.
But in the
Did she just throw up somewhere?
I don't know, I hope not. In the genre of Army Men, the game that I remember the most was Sarge's War on like the original Xbox. Oh, I miss that game.
James Bond.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like 007.
Yes.
That was a big one.
Yep.
We played it a lot in
Mhm.
my house. How did I die? How did I die?
She just got her little microphone.
Microphone. She wants to be on the stream.
Yeah. Yes, James Bond. was so good. Yeah. And like, did you ever play as Odd Job in those James Bond games? No, you don't even know who Odd Job is. The guy with the hat.
I played as Pussy Galore.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand it. But Odd Job, he had an extra, like, he had a special weapon, OP, bro, super OP. It was his hat, but his hat had like blades attached to it, and he would throw it.
Very cool.
Insta kill if you hit somebody with a hat. So me, my brother, and like our friends, we would play like Odd Job only, and like we would try to hit each other with a hat from across the map.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was great. And like there was a specific map, I think it was called like Ravine or something. I might be making that up. But it was like the perfectly designed map to be doing this, because it's just like this open space.
There's nothing I can do when that happens to me.
And like you just throw the hat and it goes forever. It curves. I think it had a curve, so like you had to adjust for the curve. And man, we would do that for hours, throwing hats at each other. And then like when we would try to play like more legit, it got to the point that we had to ban Odd Job, because it was like, you gotta use the guns in the game. Like, stop using the hat. You know?
But the hat's so good.
The hat was good. Dude, and the grappling hook. They had a grappling hook in that game. Such a fun game. Such a fun game.
I was just such a little sister.
You were.
I was such a little sister.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I have no idea how to play the game. I know that I press the buttons.
Mm-hmm. There was another game on the Nintendo 64. Battle Tanks.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 only had 2 controllers. So.
It had 4. It had 4. It had 4.
Oh, you know what? We didn't have the
64. You might have only had 2 controllers.
We didn't have the 64.
Oh, you had the SNES?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have that. But yeah, Battle Tanks.
Did we have? I don't think we had an old one. I don't think so.
Okay.
Things I remember having are PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
And a GameCube, and then like Xbox 360.
Right. Yeah, no, because something that is a memory for me to this day of Battle Tanks. Mm-hmm. Nuke deployed, and you would just like nuke the whole map. It was great. It was great.
That does sound great.
Yeah.
I'm slowing down, man.
Well, you better lock it in, man.
I only got like maybe 2 more runs.
Well, they better be the best runs you've ever had.
I mean, that's not likely.
The best runs you've ever had, please.
He's probably gonna kill me again because.
Just put the fries in the bag, Lizzie.
I don't know what that means.
Just do it, man. Just do it.
Just do it. Even Stevens? So good.
Even Stevens movie.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. But honestly,
okay,
some of the best movies that were made in that era.
Decoms.
Spy Kids.
Ooh, Spy Kids.
Spy Kids, bro.
Spy Kids were good. Spy Kids were solid. I definitely liked the Spy Kid.
Incredible.
Spy Blade.
Yeah. The thumb guys.
Oh no!
Terrifying.
Don't remind me of the thumb guys.
And like the ear guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember these very vividly.
It was an ear guy though.
But okay, and Spy Kids 2 with the freaking island.
Dude, the Island of Lost Animals is the best one.
I don't know if that's true, but I remember it. I remember it.
No, Spy Kids was good. Oh, remember Spy Kids Game Over?
Yeah.
Where they like got sucked into like a video game?
Yeah, I do remember that. And like it was fine, but that one was more about like the boy, like the younger brother.
And you obviously liked the girl because you liked Kim Possible. And your mom was worried about you.
Yeah, I mean, all of that stuff was true, but like I liked the girl because like she was just a more capable human being.
She was. Junie was like
yeah,
not very
Junie, he kind of you know, he sucked, and I didn't really like him that much.
Yeah, me neither.
So Carmen.
Yes, sweetie, good job.
Carmen
and Junie
was the best. But yeah, the game over one was more about Junie, and I was just like, you kind of lost me on this
because
one.
that was like one of the later ones, and like Carmen was already aging out.
Right.
Of being a kid.
Now I can't remember.
But like Disney Channel original movies slapped.
They did.
Smart House.
Oh.
I say no more. You know.
What was the song that the Smosh Man made up?
Oh. Yes. Oh.
I can't remember it right now, but it's a damn.
It's so good. Look up the Smosh clip.
You don't
Look
even wait. I got this.
Smosh clip of Chance singing Spy Kids song. Oh my gosh, what does he say? And then like Angela starts harmonizing. Yes, it's so good. It's so good, guys. Clearly we're Smosh fans.
We are.
Again, Smosh Pit, Smosh Games, not Smosh Main. Oh my gosh. It's my prison, it's my stage.
Yes.
We're getting there.
Just stop. I'm gonna find it.
I'm so there though. I'm almost have it. No, I killed myself. This island.
Stop
is
it.
prison. I'm never leaving. I got it. I found it.
Okay. You know what? We should just put it on the stream.
How do I do that? He doesn't know how to do that. I don't know why he would tell us that he can do that.
We can do this.
You have to find it first.
I have to find it first. Okay, hold on. Okay, everybody, please hold.
I'm gonna keep playing. Brian's gonna find it now on the computer instead of on his phone, even though he spent 20 minutes finding it on his phone.
I found it.
Yeah, but you spent 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I've already got it. I'm never
Stop
leaving.
it. Go away.
Guys, you're gonna watch this and you're gonna be like, why?
I don't care.
Why did these people? I'm here for the video games. I'm here for their random things that they're saying. But like, if I wanted to watch Smosh, I would look up Smosh. You know? Are you pulling up like the actual video?
Yeah. Sorry.
It was so good. We watch some Smosh compilations every now and then, and I think they have audio, Brian.
Well, oh no, an ad!
Like
I can't believe I got that.
okay,
I muted it.
Okay.
I muted it. Skip. Why are there subtitles?
Cause I put on subtitles for that video we watched the other day. They shouldn't still be on. I don't know why they're still on. You gotta wait for me to die now.
Yeah.
It'll happen soon. This area has not been good to me lately. It sounds like Pepper's doing something bad.
I can't really tell.
She's doing something bad. And it's just bad. Over and then bam, 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 bam. I haven't hit it. Oh no! Well, I died.
Okay.
Oh no, you're just playing with your toy. Alright. We're getting it set up. What do you...
I don't know.
Did you find it? Have you made it yet?
Haha.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hold on. We have to hold on. Hold on.
We're holding on still?
Because this needs to go away. Right?
Yeah, you should just click mute though. It doesn't matter now.
Right, desktop audio.
Yeah, desktop audio.
Okay. Here we go, fellas.
And then unmute it.
It's unmuted.
You should check your Twitch, see if it worked. Nah, do whatever. If it's not there, we're sorry. We're trying.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Spy Kids 2 Island of Lost Dreams. And I'll be playing Steve Buscemi. You can start. This island is my home, but this island is my cage. But there's no reason this island cannot be my stage. I'll combine creatures like a spider monkey or a slizzard. On this island, I could be like a science wizard. Keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming, I'm never leaving. Keep dreaming, keep dreaming, cause I'm never leaving. I'll make animals.
Oh god!
You're welcome. You guys are welcome.
Keep dreaming, I'm never leaving.
You guys are so welcome.
Alright,
Hold on.
get rid of that.
Yeah.
And let's hop back into it, friends.
Hop back into it.
Last
All right.
run.
Now that we've got that.
Last run, best
Okay.
run. Let's try it again.
Had to get that out of the way.
One more time. Last run, best run.
Now that we've got the motivation.
Keep dreaming, I'm never leaving. Keep dreaming.
So did you guys watch Spy Kids too? Could you imagine? You're like, I don't get it. Who is this guy?
Okay, so if you haven't seen Spy Kids 2, now you have to go do it.
You have to
You know
understand the motivation.
You know what I love? Thank you, viewers, for still being here. If you're
That's
great. It's possible that our count is just wrong,
It could be.
but like we had some before we did this whole mess, and we
And
have
we
that
still-
same
we
number.
still have the same-
So thank you for sticking with us.
For humoring us.
Cause keep dreaming, I'm never leaving. I feel like I've changed up how that is every time I've sung it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's okay, cause so my friend, we mentioned her previously, not today, I don't think, but she, once told me when I was like in 3rd grade, we went to like a summer camp together. She told me I was tone deaf, and that wasn't very nice of her, but it was also probably true. And I used to love singing, and I still like did it. I like being in front of people. And like I said, small private school. We had like a worship team because we had to go to like chapel, and so like they would like sing the Christian songs and stuff. And I swear to you, my mic was unplugged, but I was up there, and like for some of the songs we learned like sign language to go along with it. And so like I was up there and I was just like, every day it's you, whatever the song was, you know. And I loved it. And it was great. But, oof, I died. But I wasn't good at it. So like I said, mic probably unplugged.
Hey, you know what? You don't have to be good at everything that you do.
Yes, you do. But,
I mean, I know that I feel that way.
yeah. The thing is that I don't think I was good at anything that I did. Because, like I said, I was doing that, the worship team.
Yeah.
Mic unplugged. I was in drama, and the only reason I got a lead was because it was a small school. And like, cause once I got to like our high school and I joined drama, the competitions that we like went to and were like, oh man, this is so hard. Like, we really need to practice and whatever, was like a joke to them. And that school wasn't even a big school either. You know, like, it was bigger, but it wasn't big. You know?
I went to that competition in 5th grade, and I got, like, either first or second place on something.
Yeah,
that
and I went
showed
to
you.
that competition in 5th grade and struggled. So, you know.
Could you imagine? We could have crossed paths.
We could have. I know I met, I did in middle school
Pepper!
cross paths with, like, the middle school drama team. Because I remember the guy from earlier from Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
He was dating one of the girls on the drama team in 8th grade. And she was there. And I remember being all bitter and being like, I don't like you because you're dating this guy.
Yeah.
And then I met her when I got there in high school, and she was really nice and, like, was a solid girl. She wasn't there long. No, I think she actually left. I don't think she was there in high school, but I knew her because, like, she was friends with people, you know?
I don't think I know who you're talking about. The girl.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain her.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. We've done enough revealing people's identities today.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. So, wasn't good at drama, wasn't good at singing. So freshman year, during, like, you have to take, like, health and fitness. So, like, half the year you take PE and then half the year you take health. They asked me. They literally asked me, like, oh, like, did you try out for track? And, like, made it seem like I was good. Like, maybe because, like, I was putting in effort, which none of the other girls were, unless they were already in sports, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you should try out for the track team. Guess who didn't make the track team freshman year? Guess who barely made the track team sophomore year? Guess who was reluctantly on the track team junior and senior year?
Okay. But in that health class, the whole point of that is to, like, run the mile.
Yeah.
So, totally different to what you were doing in track.
Yeah.
And what you were trying to do in track.
I mean, that's true. But goes to show you, the things that I set out to do, I'm not good at.
That's fair.
I went to track to be a sprinter, and I wasn't good at sprinting. And then I said, oh, let me change my mind and be a pole vaulter. And then I wasn't good at pole vault.
Good enough. Good enough.
I didn't clear 8 in meets.
Good enough.
And, like, my first few meets, I didn't even clear the starting line, you know? Like,
Yeah.
It starts at 6. And I remember my first clear ever was at the one meet that they started at 5-6.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's how this is going to be.
But then you got up to, like, 7-6.
Yeah. But, like, I had this thing where, like, I would clear the one that I started at and the next one, and that was it.
Mm.
So, like, I had to start starting at higher heights to be able to clear 2 heights.
Yeah.
But I could not clear a third one.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't
get
let
tired.
myself do it. I tried. So yeah, I don't know what else I tried to do. I was smart. I'll take that. Like,
Math,
academics, yeah.
You were a mathlete through
Yeah,
and through.
I was a mathlete, but I wasn't even the best mathlete. Like,
See,
people
but now
were
you're,
faster.
But now you're moving the goalposts on yourself.
But people were faster.
You were like, oh, I wasn't good at something. Oh, well, I was good at this, but I wasn't the best at this. Like, you gotta just,
Okay, I was good at being a mathlete. I wasn't good at being... I wasn't good at Brain Bowl, though, which is like a quiz show thing, like trivia. I would only answer the math questions. My team won, like, 2nd place, though, so that's
good.
cool. I got a trophy. I took a picture wearing Brian's varsity jacket in Disney.
There you go.
What happened to your varsity jacket?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I do.
Okay.
Your sister asked if you want it. You said no. I said, what? And then it was too late.
Oh, there you go.
It might still exist, but there's no getting it back now.
Nope. Peppy, can you stop destroying the box?
She's just saying you gotta put down roots. Unpack the box.
Oh. I don't think this specific living quarter is where we have to put down the roots. We can put down roots in this geographic location,
But not this
just not
home.
this specific living space.
Yeah, but I mean, we did say that we'd probably stay here at least
For another year.
So. More so that, like, if you're gonna live here, unpack the boxes. You can't have boxes for 2 years.
We just have 2 boxes.
There's more downstairs.
No, we just have 2 boxes.
There are
we just
definitely
have
some in
2
the garage.
boxes that are visible.
There's definitely at least 2 more in the garage.
Okay, well then I'll put this one in the garage.
No, but that's the office box. It's got office stuff. I grab stuff from there sometimes.
It's got paintings.
Office painting.
What are you talking about? There's a 31% finished paint by numbers.
Show them the paint by numbers. Show them the paint by numbers. So, COVID. We did puzzles, and we tried to do a paint by numbers because Brian didn't want to puzzle with me. And this is how far we got in our paint by numbers.
Oh, you could definitely see that it's supposed to be a butterfly.
Yeah, you can see that it's a butterfly. But, like, clearly we were not close to finishing it. I think we could have.
This is as far as we got. And you know what? Maybe one day we'll set up the camera. I'm saying lies right now. Don't think about this at all. But maybe one day we'll set up the camera in a way that we can just, you know, put it down and paint, and that'll be our live stream. And we can finish the paint by numbers.
Friends, he just lied to you. I hope you know that. You have been lied to.
Yeah. Do you really think I'm gonna find a way to move the camera and have it be in a good location?
And then
for
have to
you
move it
see
back
us
to be able to
painting?
stream gaming later?
Listen, man, it's a hobby. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah. But we did that paint by numbers. Oh, so, like, we did paint by numbers, and I was, like, getting into puzzling, right? And then I went home and visited my parents for, like, Thanksgiving or something. And we had, like, a paint by numbers in the closet. So I was like, oh, I'll bring this home, and we'll do it, too. And then I took home, like, I also took, like, 4 or 5 puzzles. And I was like, we'll do these, too. Never touched them. Ended up giving them to Goodwill when we moved out here. Did you think I brought them?
I guess I just misunderstood what you meant when you said when we moved out here. I was like, you brought him here and then you gave him to Goodwill?
No.
But
I gave him to Goodwill, like, before we moved out here. But,
Yeah.
like, in the process of
and
packing up the house.
I was also just impressed that your mother was okay with you giving something away.
She didn't know. She wasn't there.
That's true.
I also gave away my extensive DVD collection that I was I was sad to part with.
Nobody made you do it.
Where are we going to put it?
Nobody made you do it.
You were already complaining about the amount of stuff that we were bringing that I was not going to give away. I had to give away one of my waffle makers, too.
One of. You hear that? You hear that, chat? One of. How many waffle makers do you guys have? None to one? Interesting.
I have, like, a big one that I took from my parents that, like, okay, again, it was like the cotton candy machine and the snow cone machine. Like, it was something that they bought because I was like, I want a waffle machine. Let's make waffles. And so we bought it. And, like, my dad liked it. He liked making waffles. But my dad's also diabetic now. So, like...
Like them too much.
Can't really be making waffles anymore, can you, Dad? I mean, I guess you could do, like, whole wheat or something. I don't know.
Your dad's watching this on the big TV in his house right now. He's just like...
You gotta out me like that? Whatever. Point is,
Shirt
we had
off.
that big waffle machine. 100%. 100% his shirt is off. That man never wears his shirt.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. He hasn't worn a shirt in 50 years.
Inside the house. When he leaves, he does.
He wears a shirt in public. And, like, if someone's opening the door, he'll put a shirt on.
It depends on the person.
No, but I mean, like, if someone's coming home with a guest,
Oh, yeah.
like, I think he wore a shirt around you for at least the first year.
Yeah, for a little bit. Until I stopped being a guest.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just Brian. Peppy.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But then, I guess they didn't know that I stole the waffle machine. Because for Christmas one year, they gave me, like, a Mickey waffle iron.
Yeah.
Because I like Disney. So they gave me, like, a Mickey waffle iron, so I had that one, too.
Yeah. I like that you called it a waffle machine earlier.
I'm sorry, what would you call it? A waffle iron?
A waffle,
like I did the second
a
time?
waffle iron or a waffle maker?
Yeah. A waffle machine.
A waffle machine is, like,
But
kind of
it's like-
industrial.
But I mean, like, it was kind of like one of those, like, ones you would see. It wasn't, like, as intense, but it felt like one of the ones you would see at, like, a hotel. that
Yeah.
has like continental breakfast. Like
Yeah,
you
but
flip it
that's-
and everything.
Yeah, but that's not industrial.
Okay, it's not industrial.
It's not a factory waffle maker.
No, but it's a big deal. Ah!
I don't think it's happening tonight, man.
You said I had to do it. Okay. Last one for realsies, because I
Alright.
just saw that it's been almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we're locking in. I'm not gonna say another word.
But now I'm picturing my dad without a shirt.
Lock in, bro.
Oh. Yeah, he does no shirt and top button unbuttoned. Or like of his pants. Like pant button unbuttoned.
Alright, well, if you're gonna talk, then I have to talk. So you're not the one talking. You are the one who has to lock in, man.
I'm not gonna just sit here in silence.
You talking is not locking in.
You got a back of the brain some of this.
What is the this at your back of the brain?
The beginning?
Okay, so the game that you're playing that you're trying to lock in on, that's what's going to the back of the brain?
Yeah,
Interesting.
You got a muscle memory this part.
Okay. And then when do you stop muscle memory again?
Soon.
Very soon. I think it starts right about now, where you got a lot. What'd I tell you? All right, guys. That has been Elizabeth attempting to beat the golden statue, great challenge, whatever.
Great Master Challenge.
Another week, another fail. One day she will get to the point where she will no longer fail because she has failed in every way imaginable, and therefore
I can fail
my
in the same way
goodness.
twice.
and therefore has no option but to succeed.
I can fail in the same way twice. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't fail in the same way twice.
Just don't do it. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying that you shouldn't. You know. Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Oh no!
It's been real, you guys. We're gonna stream again on Saturday. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream with us and hanging out. And suffering through our little tangent with the Smosh video.